All right, what's up, man? It's your man, Auto Alchemist, and today we're gonna be doing a Hot Wheels. Well, it's pretty much a diecast card dump, but I put Hot Wheels because it's just popular. And we're gonna go ahead and check in to see what all we can find on here, and you know what I mean. I bought this whole setup from a coworker who said, "Man, I have about 80 cars in here, and I just don't need them anymore." He's collected these things over the years. I don't know a whole lot of the details, but just kind of looking through some of these things, we got a lot of from the movie Cars. I've never even seen this one, so this is actually pretty neat. You know, uh, we got a lot of ka-chow going on. Actually, this one's really neat because it has the eyes too. It had those eyes that move. Yeah, super neat. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump these out, and we're gonna, you know, not take too long, but we're just gonna go through them. And I got them. It was 80 cars, more or less. He sold them to me for $10. $10, and I saw a lot of potential just in these. A lot of the paint is kind of scraped up. I never even saw this car. I didn't even knew this car existed. But a lot of the paint's messed up. Some of the good ones I was looking at are actually really messed up. But I got them because of the wheels. So I figured I can start swapping wheels out, and this is more than enough wheels to swap. Especially he has a bunch of these NASCAR ones, and look at those wheels. These are gonna be super dope, and a lot of the, what I'm saying, the old school muscle cars. To put these things on them, and I think it's just gonna look great. Granted, the wheel well, has enough room, stuff like that. I'd probably get rid of. But some of these NASCAR are actually themed, and like I said, I saw one that was with. It was a really neat. It was a Dexter's Laboratory when we're gonna come across that one, and that one's messed up. So I was like, nah, but I could swap out wheels and get that thing back up and running. So yeah, let's go ahead and dump this thing. Talked enough, and let's go. Let's go through them. Here we go. It's a lot of cars, man. A lot of cars. Okay, so first up, I'm gonna start separating all of these, and I remember this guy. I think this guy was French. So at the very end, I'll let you see more or less what we've gotten here. But yeah, I'm gonna separate these things to make sure I don't mix them back up again. So the first one up, the cars themed one. I'll go ahead and separate all the cars. Man, this guy looks like he has, well, uh, that way, this way, that way, this way. I don't know which way you're looking. So yeah, stuff like this one, and I already have a whole set. I'll probably make a whole new video about that. But yeah, I have a whole set of these guys where they're sitting in the actual truck from the hauler from that movie. So there's another one. We got tons of these. Uh, yeah, that one's cool. So yeah, like I said, a lot of these are duplicates that I have already had, but man, you can never have too much of those going on. Let's see. I'm trying to go through. Okay, so that's another one. Let's see if I can find some here. Find some here. I guess I'll just go ahead and just start looking at them. This one's a cool body style, like the Monte Carlo. So I'm gonna set this one aside. Uh, keeping the ones that I want to keep. This one's always a win. I could probably do a see, but this one's the rinky dink ones. You can tell by the wheels that this is the rinky dink one. So I could probably actually modify this thing, but I don't know if I want to do that. I believe this is a Lancer. Y'all comment, but yeah, that one is a Lancer. Diecast body, super cheap bottom end. So yeah, I'll have an iffy pile. Put that in the iffy pile. Let me see. This one, I've never seen this model, and I know Hot Wheels to I know Hot Wheels to a high extent. Okay, but there's some models that I've never ran across, and sometimes when I get rid of stuff, I'm like, oh man, maybe I should have looked that up to see if it was actually valuable or not. But so everything that I do dump out that I don't really know about, y'all are welcome to comment, let me know, or I'm gonna go back and do the research before I actually get rid of them. So yeah, for sure on that one. Let's see. Let's see. This one's pretty neat. Does not move. The wheels seem pretty solid for like an off-roader. Um, but yeah, just the design of it. You know, they did some paint to it. Um, really don't like the fact that this thing doesn't move around. So that might be in the iffy pile. Never seen this one. This one's I believe it's a Matchbox. It says Spectel. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dump that one. Let's see. The NASCAR ones. I'm gonna try to keep the NASCAR ones together. That way, you know, this one's a regular old Hot Wheels. I do recognize this, so I'm gonna dump that one. NASCAR one. This one's a National Guard DuPont. Uh, Jeff Gordon, I think, is who that was. Uh, I'm not sure exactly. So okay, so now this one's pretty. This one's pretty dope. I could probably redo this one or just leave it as is. You know, because it actually does look, you know, rustic. But this one's a super cool one. So yeah, this is the for sure pile. I'll start making a pile that way. That way. Okay, so this one, I'm not too sure about this one. Iridium, bottom ends, metal. I might just dump that one. Okay, so another NASCAR one. Again, we'll keep all these NASCARs together. I think this is a Toyota. I'm gonna dump that one. This one I got all day. I'm gonna have a. I'm trying to have like a little giveaway pile, so that'll probably be the dump pile. So yeah, I'm gonna dump that one. Cars. That one's super dope. I rarely run into this one ever. Never seen that one. So hey, what's going on? Didn't see y'all joining. What's happening? We're going through card dump. Got these all of these for $10, and I figured, for $10, I just bought myself a bunch of, you know, NASCAR wheels. You know, what I'm saying some cool NASCAR wheels there that I can put on some of the other muscle cars. So that one's gonna be a dump. Uh, this I've seen this one, the newer castings of this one. This and what's cool about this one, and I'll keep this one. And I've been making keychains. I've been getting into making keychains. So what's cool about this one? This one's actually a bottle opener. FYI, this particular one is a real bottle opener. So this one is a functional. Man, you know the coolest thing Hot Wheels ever did was make functional Hot Wheels. So again, this one's a, you know, bottle opener. I've seen one that's a stamp. None of them really cut, but I know they have several ones that do different things. But this one's this one's worth its weight in gold for sure, because you know, everybody drinks. And what would be cooler than having a keychain with a Hot Wheel? You're a Hot Wheel fan that actually has a functional Hot Wheel on it. So yeah, we're definitely keeping this in the heck yeah pile. Yes, yes, yes. So what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to the live. Appreciate y'all vibing out. So yeah, this one you can tell this is the cruddier versions. I forget what. Let me see. It says it right here. Mo Mosito. I'm probably butchering that name, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And let me see. What does it say there? It I have the blue car, like you. Oh, okay. Heck yeah. You know what I'm saying? Was it that one? I think it was this one. That's the only blue one I think I pulled out so far. But yeah, this is the oh, besides this blue one. But yeah, the body you could probably use, but man, you know, dump pile. All right, like I said, I'm keeping all these NASCAR ones together because I'm pretty sure I'll run into a NASCAR fan at some point. I'm not a NASCAR fan in particular. The classy version of Kachow, when he made his modeled himself after the Corvette, old school Corvette with that paint job. So this was pretty neat. A lot of these paint jobs are messed up, but whatever. Okay, so the one of the semis, man, that thing's seen better days. But you know what's cool about this one is that these are rubber wheels. Yeah. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna throw it in the dump pile. Another Gordon Snickers. This one's cool. I like these themed NASCARs, man. You can't go wrong with those themed NASCARs. Another jump pile. Not really too interested in that one. Let's see. Walgreens. I'm running out of space over here. I gotta make some space. Okay, so another. This one's cool. Did not know this one existed, but check out the little nitrous packs, and that's really neat, man. I don't know on y'all's end, but that looks blurry on my end. Let's see if I can. Oh, sorry, y'all. I dumped you. I dumped it while we were looking at the dump. But this thing doesn't really hold. I apologize. Ooh, apologize. God dang it. Okay. You know what? We're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna go ahead and just do this. I should have taken this thing off. Okay, so let's look through them. Okay, let's get this big bad boy out the way. We got let's see. That's a cool, yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, so very cool. But now, yeah, this one, I don't know, he said, yeah, I threw this in. It's like a transformer. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to it and see if I can like transform it back. It's missing its arm there. So yeah, there's gonna be something missing there. You know what? I might just put it to the junk pile. See what that is. This one's pretty cool. I always like these. Uh, yeah, the hood. The hood does not open up, but the doors do. The hood looked like it did open up, but it doesn't. The doors do. Windshield's kind of messed up. Tires missing. So I guess I'll throw that to the junk pile. I don't have anything to replace those. Again, more of the cars themed. This one's pretty cool. Peak antifreeze, another themed vehicle, but these wheels are super, super clean. Man, these are extra clean there. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, these are extra clean there. Man, that looks blurry, man. Let me know if that looks blurry, y'all. But and I apologize. This is the first time I'm able to go live here, and shout out to all y'all who made it happen. I truly appreciate y'all hanging, subscribing, because I was able to go live today for the first time. It actually took, I was 51 subscribers, somebody unsubscribed. So I was still at 50. You have to have 50 to go live. And it took about, 24 hours for them, or really 48 hours for them to do stuff, make it official. And then just this morning I was able to go live. So that's what I'm doing here with y'all. So yeah. Let's see. Whoa. What's it saying? 1970. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so now this one's God, man, the blurriness on this stuff. I don't know what's going on with the blur, but yeah, this is the rinky dink one. You can tell by the wheels, the Masito. Yeah. So this is gonna go in junk. I'm gonna go ahead and like go a little bit faster with these. This is gonna take a while to go through all this. Um, junk pile. This one's cool. I'm not a real big fan of the concept. They probably use the wheels. Those wheels look like they would be dope. Um, but I'm not a real big fan of some of these. Open roadster, metal bottom. Yeah. Okay, so this one was cool. I don't have many of this scale, but those wheels are rubber. Yeah, those wheels are rubber. It's missing its glass, but I might hold on that one. I don't know. Maybe we can use it for a video one day. Somebody wrote Napa on that one. Yeah, it's. We'll throw that to the junk pile. I have plenty of those. I'm pretty sure everybody has plenty of those Super Birds. This one's pretty neat. I don't actually have a loose version of this one, but it is a Hot Wheels, so we'll probably keep that one in the maybe. Like this one, this is probably one of the cleaner cars in here. Again, you can see that detail, the Goodyear on the tires there. So this one's clean. I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have one of these. So I'm no, yeah, I do. I do have one of these, but I'll keep it in the maybe pile anyways. More the cars, but this one's like a rinky-dink version. This is not official. This body's not die-cast. So yeah, chunk pile. Chunk pile, concept car. Not a big fan. This one's messed up to the extent where I'm not gonna probably mess with it. So chunk pile. Yeah, this thing has a cool paint job. But yeah, again, concept car. Not a big fan of it. This one almost looks like the Batmobile from the front end. Again, concept. I have one of these that's military, like a military style one. It actually looks really cool. Not a fan of the wheels either, but you know. Let me see. This one is cars. It is feels like it's die cast, so we're gonna put that with the cars. Another, so this one is a die cast one. Die cast. We're gonna go ahead and keep that with the cars. Let's see what else we can get into. This one is die cast, so we'll leave it with the what do you call them? NASCAR ones. Chunk one. This one's cool, but I'm gonna go ahead and chunk it. Another one of these guys. I should be able to make my money back just in selling these guys. As a set or something like that. This one's pretty chunked out. I want to say it's Mercedes. Nah, I didn't say. Oh yeah, it does. What does it say? Mercedes. Yeah, it's a Mercedes. But as you can see, it's all messed up. This one is pretty cool. This is a model, obviously after Jet. I can't see the name on here. Jet something. I've never seen this car, but it looks cool, so it's staying with me. I'm gonna put that in the maybe pile. Yep. Keep on moving on. This one's an Iron Man themed car. You see Iron Man on the side of it. I'll put it with the maybes just because of the Iron Man, but this is the rinky-dink Mosito version. And we'll see what's up with that one. Another cars. Never seen this guy before. I don't know who this guy is, but we'll keep it obviously with the car collection. NASCAR, Lysol. Keep your pipes clean. Keep your pipes clean. Yeah, keep your keep her bathroom clean there. Don't know who this is or what it is, but the wheels look great. They're like a chrome looking. Uh, I, like I said, this one's the same model, same scale as this one. So I'm pretty sure I can run into something where I can use those for wheel wise. These wheels are good. Again, this one's all metal, metal bottom, metal top. With the right wheels, it would probably be a really good racer. But yeah, NASCAR, another NASCAR, Thomas. Check that out. The Nomad, got the Nomad going on here. Um, this is a nice car. I have tons of these. Um, so I'll keep it in the maybe. The maybe pile. I'm gonna end up giving those away just to some random kids or something like that here when I do events. So we'll make it worth it. I want to try to fix some of them up and just give away those as a prize. But I gotta figure something to do with those, man. I'm thinking doing like little movie scenes and using those cars to burn or blow up or something make it interesting. I don't know what this car is. Or what I don't know what this is. Thailand. Yeah, so Psycho, Semi Psycho. Okay. Okay, I've never seen that car. I've never seen that one before. What are you saying? Do you have what is his name? The muscle cars from the 80s? I'm still going through the. I mean, yeah, I do. I mean, already in my collection. I don't know what's all in here. Let me see. I'll probably just. What? What? Yo, and that's because, man, this car alone, obviously I wouldn't have paid $10 for it just as is, but this car I have been looking for and looking for with the card, and I've found them before. Actually, after here, I'm going to a place here in Corpus Christi called Cody's. There's a guy in there that sells a bunch of cool Hot Wheels for $1. I mean, I'm sorry, for $2. They're like $1 in the store. You go to a Walgreens, they're like $1, 20 or $1.25 at a Dollar General or Dollar Tree or any of those. But he sells them for $2, and I figure for $2 I'll just stop. A lot of the times I would go hunting, but here, man, the diecast Hot Wheel car game is ridiculous. People will go and buy these straight off, the truck from the managers, take them, and then take all the good cars and then sell them, scalp them, or sell them online. And so by the time we get there, truck day comes, we get there and there's nothing there but just those silly concept cars. So, anyways, I hunt around. If I could get a hold of a manager to let me open a box, I always tell them, hey, if you have any Hot Wheels come in, if it's possible, I can grab the box so I can look through them. And as a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and put them on the shelf here for you. So that's how I usually ask the managers, hey, can I see what's up with your new inventory? And majority of the time it works. Half of the time they're like, no, we haven't got any yet. And I'll kind of press the issue, and I'm like, well, is there any way I could talk to a manager? Maybe kind of see them. We're still getting stuff out, and this like, hey man, just go to the back and let me see what's up. Part of that might be they just don't want to, sell it all to one person. But at the end of the day, they make the sale, so what would it even matter? I don't know. And on the other side of that, I hate when other people do it. So yeah, and my conscience is like, I'll leave like a couple of them like hidden in the back for somebody, some kid to find. Because that was always my thing. I hate people that do that because like kids who collect, parents who get their kids into it, they can never get cool cars because these guys come and get them and scalp them. Sell a $1 or $2 car for like $10. Thinking that it's some rare car when no, bro, they made plenty of castings. Anyways, sorry about the rant. But yeah, I go to Cody's, and the other half of that was I figured this guy goes hunting, does my hunting for me, and all I got to do is pay like an extra 50 cents a car. Hell yeah, I'm in. I don't have to go hunting around, driving around from place to place. I just go to his spot, and man, every time I went there's been fire. He has fire there. So this is really cool. This car made this dump amazing. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make this my. I'm probably gonna make this my when this video does come out. So I appreciate y'all hanging out. Let me see. I have to go. Sorry. Oh man, I appreciate you hanging though. I really do appreciate you hanging. Yes, sir. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this out. This is gonna be one of my. This is definitely gonna be one of my. What do you call it? The thumbnails. This car is super dope. Happy, happy, happy. You know, it's a $10 bucket of cars, and I found some gold. Bless. Woo! Yeah, I'm super happy about that one. Man, let me just show y'all. Oh yeah, this is my wall. Just to give you a look. This is my wall. But yeah, I got. Yeah, I'm a. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. So yeah, super dope. That's going to the all pile. Okay. So anyways, let's keep on going. I don't want to make this thing too crazy. We got a pink Chevy. This one's pretty cool. I got this one all day though. What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We're going through a car dump. I got all these for $10. This one's pretty cool. I'm gonna leave it in the maybe pile, so maybe we can blow it up or do some video stuff with it, give them away or customize them. Valvoline. This one's pretty dope. This is what we got so far, just spread out. Yeah. So this one's missing its motor, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw it with the junk. The wheels are less to be desired, so adios. Another concept car. Doubt, very highly doubt this is worth anything. So we're gonna dump that one. This one we're gonna dump. Macedo. Man, that kind of looks cool. Sitting like that though. Diecast top, cruddy bottom. Not gonna worry about that one. This one I'm not gonna worry about. Most of the Macedo ones, not a fan of. This one's broken, concept car, not a fan of. Miata from Cars. I've never seen this person before. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set that to the cars pile. This one's super dope. Now, I've never seen this one before. This one's called oh man, these words are tiny. I don't think this has a name on it. No, it doesn't have a name on it. The TRC. Yeah, but this was the Mustang, obviously model after. But yeah, this is gonna be a good racer, man. This thing got some weight on it. Yeah, this thing got some weight. So yeah, we're gonna check that out and put that here with the for sure pile. Cop car. Cop car is always cool to have around. Maybe not in real life, but you know when you're doing these movie model scale, you know, videos and stuff like that, they're always good to have. So we'll go ahead and keep that. Concept car. Wheels kind of look cool. But track patrol. Oh, this is a cop car, futuristic cop car. So go to junk. This one's fire truck. I'll go ahead and keep this one because I can use it for the videos. Porsche. This one's Carrera. I throw it with the maybe because it's still in good shape. Yup. This one's I'm gonna throw it with the junk pile because this is all plastic, not very well made. Definitely the cheaper version. Okay, so more of the NASCAR versions, concept car. Tires are plastic, but I don't know what exactly I could use this for. So I'm gonna put it with the junk pile. NASCAR. You know, the NASCAR. Okay, so this was the one I was talking about at the very beginning of the video. I'm gonna keep this one and I'm gonna swap the wheels on it because I really want to get this one up and running again. Hopefully I could fit one of these glasses in here and I should be able to. Some of this stuff looks like it would work. Man, this car does look a little bit, Maybe I could put that black one there. That looks like it matches. Yeah, but this is a Dexter themed car, but you got an engine. The hood opens up, so that's just neat, man. And I'm a fan of Dexter. I've watched Dexter growing up. Shout out if anybody's ever grew up with Dexter. But yeah, these wheels, I don't know what happened. It was rubber wheels, and I guess they fell off. So yeah, man, maybe if I find some rubber wheels, I could just slap them on. But for right now, I'm gonna pick the best out of here, break it down, throw this sucker together, and yeah, we're gonna make this one come alive again. So that's gonna go there. Yeah, I have plenty of these. Chunk pile. I guess we could put that one with the, we'll blow them up later. Another one, another blow up car. This is probably like the cleanest NASCAR in here, but it's not the same scale as these. But it is pretty cool. I'll throw it, because like I said, I'm gonna get rid of those, sell them to a NASCAR fan. This one is just a sad car. Super sad. More NASCAR. Aflac car. So yeah, you got some themed cars in here. This one I actually just found with the card. This one is good. I'm keeping this one. There's nothing wrong with the paint job on this one. I actually found this one recently. Yeah, Fast Storm. Found recently with the card, and it is a treasure hunt. And like I was talking about earlier, the people go and buy up all the cars. They missed this one. It was sitting in there. I looked at the bottom. It was all purple. And I looked at the bottom and said treasure hunt. So these I don't run too much across. So I'm definitely keeping that one. I don't know what this is or who. I don't know what. Whoa, what? This is a button. I guess it makes a sound. Yeah, there's a battery in there and it makes a sound. I'm going to keep this one. I can make this a keychain. Clean it up, make a keychain, replace the battery, and see what it does. It'll be a cool little thing for somebody. Sell it for like $1 or $2. More of the cars. This is probably my favorite car out of all the cars because of the number 28. I just resonate with the number 28 for some reason. So that goes in the car pile. You always want to keep these animal themed rides. You got the big old, turbo there sitting on the side. Big old, I guess it's a dragon. Yeah, you always want to keep, if you ever run across these, I know they look goofy, but trust me, just keep them. They're gonna, if you don't think they're popular now, they do have some popularity, and a lot of them are pretty rare to run across. But then again, you run across them, like you just overlook them. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping that one. Another, this is supposed to be a light, I guess. So I'm gonna keep this one. I can possibly make something. I don't know. What is that in there? There's supposed to be something in there. I don't know what this does. I don't know what it does. But I'm gonna try to keep it and try to mess around with it. Not really fond of that one. I'm not gonna worry about that one. Out to the side. This is a Batmobile. I think it's Arkham. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it is a Batmobile, so we'll go ahead and keep it. You can't go wrong with a Batmobile. This one's dope. I don't think I have this one. I always had the one with the little thing on the side, the little ankle monitor, or the car stopper, wheel stop. So yeah, I don't know who this guy is. I know it's not the one that Cheech Marin plays, because I think that's a different color car. But this one looks dope. Honestly, I'm gonna probably keep this one. Because man, that looks like some fire. Yeah, some cars. Actually, I'm putting it with the keeping cars. This one's cool. I like that. I like this one. I might just throw it with the car stuff. But it's diecast top. Really cool looking car. Has its eyes. I don't know if you can see that. It has eyes. So yeah, I might just keep that one. We'll see what's up. Old school Mustang Mach 1. Mach 1 Mustang. Uh, Never been a fan of this body style whatsoever. This car to me looks like a mullet. You know, you got the party in the front. I mean, the business in the front and party in the back. This is a thick old back end. I don't know what they were thinking when they made this car, but whatever they were smoking, they needed to pass it. Another NASCAR. Put that off to the side. More cars. This one actually has the eyes that move. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can get you going. Sorry about that. I didn't turn off my notifications. Yeah, there you go. It's up and down. My bad. That way, this way, that way, this way, that way. So yeah, cars. The one with the moving eyes are awesome. So this is a themed buggy. I'll probably clean this up only because of you got that SpongeBob on there. Got that SpongeBob, Mr. SpongeBob. So yeah, super cool. I like it. This one's staying with me. Okay, so Quaker State. This one's clean. I like it. I like the color. It's a NASCAR version, metal bottom, metal diecast top. You can't go wrong with this one. So heavy NASCAR, super nice. Okay, so let's keep on going more in the NASCAR. This one's a Buick. I don't know what Buick this is, but yeah, it's a NASCAR. Nice wheels. Yeah, some of these NASCARs have rubber wheels on them. So Digger. This is a theme one, but I don't know who these guys are. I don't know who that is. But we're throwing that in there. Okay, this one, now you're talking. This one is a very nice Monte Carlo. This one's staying with me. This one definitely is staying with me. I like it. I'm a huge fan of Monte Carlos. Um, it just feels heavy, even for just having the diecast top. It's a NASCAR themed NASCAR car. Obviously, we're probably looking at a. I said obviously, and probably in the same sentence. We're obviously looking at a pace car right here at some point. So I actually probably will do a video. I will do a video on these pace cars because I feel like the pace cars that they pick actually have really rich histories, and that would be cool to cover. So another concept car chunk, another concept car. Some of these are cool. This one's actually pretty heavy. I like the see through. That thing actually looks like an eagle, or like a bird in the front. That's cool designing. This is one concept car that I actually semi like. So whoever did the designing on this one, shout out to them. Pretty neat. We'll throw it to the maybe pile. We'll blow that sucker up later. Another with the movements of the eyes. Oh, that way, this way. So yeah, uh, Dinko. So yeah, we'll check that one out. That one's pretty messed up on somebody decided to take a crayon to that thing. Yeah, I don't know. So another one, NASCAR version of Cars. Cars version of NASCAR, rather. Sorry, my dyslexia kicked in. Another one, leak less. Yeah, for your incontinence. Yeah. Another one. We just got a duplicate of this one. So again, this is my favorite one out of all the cars. And I already have this guy already, like in pristine condition. So I'm gonna go ahead and just sell those or decide to give them away. Another NASCAR one, Lowe's 48. I forget who drove this one, but yeah, nope. I don't think that was Tony. No. Okay, this one's staying with me just for the simple fact of, wow, that's unique. Yeah, that's super unique. Uh, it got guns on it, guys, and it's a NASCAR. Uh, you know, yeah, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Alrighty, so cop car. This looks like a Mercury. The 2000s versions of a cop car. Um, we'll blow that sucker up later. More of the NASCAR Red Crown. This is the cruddy version, but it's still a NASCAR, so we'll throw it in the NASCAR pile. Concept car. This one I haven't. Okay, I've seen these before. This thing like shoots down, but then it comes up somehow. Like you press something on here. Or oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is yeah. These just pop up. Like I want to say this is supposed to be like a speaker set. They're like those are supposed to be speakers. So yeah, that thing just pops in, pops out. There's no button to it or nothing like that. I already have one of these, so we're gonna blow that sucker up later. This one's super clean. Well, not that clean. It's kind of scuffed up, but good looking NASCAR. Kellogg's Essentials, number 5. Um, so yeah, that one's chrome. Man, it looks man. Yeah, it's chrome. It looks shiny, super shiny here on camera. It kind of doesn't look like that. But yeah, that one's cool. Um, Another Mustang. I like the Mustang design on this one because they brought the windshield all the way up. That was a cool design. We'll blow that one up later. This one's I don't know what this one. It almost looks like a I don't know what this thing is. Matchbox. I don't know what this is. I can't see it, so I'm gonna throw it to the scrap pile. Mustang. This one's still in good condition. We'll blow it up later. Another Monte Carlo version NASCAR Sunco. Well, now we got 2 of those. So yeah, both of them are metal. I'll probably use those for wheels. You got a Hot Wheels Corvette. Yeah, we'll blow that one up later. It's still in good shape. This one's pretty good shape. Looks good. Paint's still good. Actually, paint's really good compared to all these other ones. Paint up the scoop up there, and this baby will be ready to roll. So we'll check that one out. Don't need them. I don't know if this is. Yeah, this is a Hot Wheels. Well, I don't know. This thing is actually pretty heavy. This is diecast body. This looks like a Ford Bronco. Yeah, Ford Bronco, and I've never seen this one before. I'll go ahead and keep this one. We'll keep that one. Another concept car. Not a fan of. Concept car. Definitely not a fan of. This one's kind of cool, but it's still a concept car. It's not an actual car. This one's what is it called? Flight 03. Yeah, I'll throw it in the blow up pile. I like the wheels matching on this one. NASCAR Pennzoil. It actually says the name on there, Michael Waltrip. Yeah, I don't know when he drove this one, but that's not the car I remember him in. But another duplicate of this one, or did I? Yeah. No, I guess I showed you this one and I didn't throw it over to the pile. But yeah, this one's pretty dope. I like the little bottles on the back. Yep. Neat, very neat. Hey, what's going on? Just realized somebody was in here. How y'all doing? Almost done with this car dump. I bought all these cars for $10 and I'm separating them all. Got a car pile, the Cars, the movie, got NASCAR. These cars I'm gonna blow up or set on fire or do something with. And then this was the hotness that I found in this whole pile. Again, I paid $10 for all 80 of these loose cars, and honestly, this was well worth it. I've been looking for a loose version, and I'm gonna go today to go try to find the one with the card in it. But man, they got them expensive, man. These people, they're really proud of the stuff they found, So I'm not gonna pay no more than probably $8 for a carded, ecto wagon. So whatever. This one's the cruddier Mosquito version, diecast top and plastic bottom, cruddy wheels. Can't really do anything with that one. Concept car. Again, I'm not happy with these concept cars. but I know they got to design stuff. I feel like the design. I always felt this way. I feel like designers at Hot Wheels. You know, I always wanted to be since a little kid. I always wanted to be a Hot Wheels designer, but I always felt like the concept cars are the cars the entry level designers get. You know, and then the nicer cars that are real cars, and they're the ones that get to design those cars. So that's always been my thought. I wonder if we're gonna talk about that at some point. So another NASCAR Maxwell House, very cool. I like the water slides on it, very detailed, very 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 nice. We already came across this car, put it to the junk pile. So this one we might blow up just because we can. Another cars NASCAR version of what's going on here. So we'll throw that to the cars. Another cars, never saw this one before. This one feels, the wheels on there look cool, but it's plastic. I don't think this top is die cast. No, it feels plastic, but it's a cool car. I'll throw it with the cars. And we're running to the end of this thing. Another Mosito version of a Lamborghini. Not a fan. Dodge. This one's cool. The wheels are bent. If you ever run across or you ever race Hot Wheels or any sort of diecast cars, you'll notice or you find because they bend the cars when they race them because you actually run faster when you only have that much surface area versus this much surface area. So less friction, you will run faster. So if you're ever trying to race somebody, you can give yourself a little cheat by bending your wheels inwards. So that's free game for you. Yeah, so Mosito version of what is this? What does that look like to y'all? Man, I don't. That front end looks like a Mazda to me. Let me see. What is this? I don't know what this thing. Tesla Model 8. Man, that thing looks like a Mazda 8. Oh my gosh. Oh man, oh man, I'm gonna leave this for a video. That looks like a Mazda 8, but it says Tesla Model 8, but it looks like a Mazda Model 8 or Model 6. Is it? I gotta look that up. That thing looks like a Mazda from the front end if you squint your eyes. I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna do some research on that one. Anyways, coming to the end here, Snickers model number 18 NASCAR. This is Bobby Labonte. Yeah, I'm from Corpus Christi, so shout out to Bobby and Terry Labonte. I think this is Terry. Man, I forget who drives who, man. But this definitely is a Labonte car, for certain. So yeah, I'm keeping that one. That's great. I like that. Number 18, another one, Labonte car. Again, shout out in the comments if you know which one, who's who. If this number 18 is Bobby or Terry. I want to say Bobby Labonte is number 18. Somebody verify that for me. But anyways, this one's super nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. We're doing good with that one. Another concept car. This is nothing. It's even missing its wing on the back. Yeah, chunk pile. This one's cool. The hood opens up. You can't go wrong with any movable, versions. And that's supposed to be a jet engine in there. For y'all who don't know, right up in there. So this is a win. This is really, 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 really nice. I like it. I never had an open version of this. I do have the carded of it. So yeah, and then goes the last couple of them right here. Okay, so we got a car version, Boston Cup. This is a pace car in the movie Cars. I've never seen it before, but it's an obvious pace car. I don't know who this was, but another NASCAR for the NASCAR pile. We'll throw it there. The Z, the Nissan Mosito version. Yep. Not a fan of it, but definitely we could blow it up or do something cool with it later on. And then this one, I like the spectral paint. It's obviously lackluster, but it's still a good ride. Yeah, I could still use it for something when I do the videos. So I'll go ahead and keep this one. Kind of sad that this paint job's messed up, man. Really sad. But these versions, this casting always tends to put amazing paint jobs on there. And yeah, like I said, that's a spectral. It looks like a ornament. That was another idea I was gonna do. I've been doing the keychains of these things, but I'm gonna start making, since Christmas is gonna come around in a couple of months. I'm gonna make Hot Wheels ornaments. So cars like these with the spectral paint are great. So again, that's some free game for you. If you have just some random Hot Wheels laying around, you got a wife or kid, that likes doing crafts. Start making these Hot Wheels into something useful for somebody. Keychains, ornaments. I probably wouldn't say earrings, you know what I'm saying, but souvenirs they could hang off the backpacks. You know, their ideas, and like I said, you make use of old items. So anyways, that one's cool. I'm gonna keep that one. So anyways, this is what we got: junk pile, the blow up pile. This is kind of messed up. This is the pile that I'm definitely keeping. This cars, I'm gonna sell those or do something with them. The NASCARs, I'm selling those, doing something with. These I'm definitely selling. But this was the Ecto wagon. This was the diamond in the rough out of all this stuff, and I'm super happy. Very, very great Hot Wheels dump hunt today. Dump hunt. Yeah, dump. Man, try to say that 3 times. Dump hunt, dump hunt, dump hunt. So super happy with it, man. Yeah, I'm like a little kid right now, man. This is great. So, anyways, I appreciate y'all vibing out with me. If you made it to the end of the video, leave a comment and say, uh, uh, you know, I don't know, say something. You know what I'm saying? Say who you gonna call. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you. I appreciate you vibing out. Like I said, found some great stuff today. I'm gonna go to the store real quick. I got a caretaker for my pops. Before I go over there, I'm gonna try to squeeze in 30 minutes at the store and look at see what's going on over there. So I'll probably take some video out there, share it with y'all. I'm gonna get going. Y'all take care. Appreciate you vibing. It's your man Auto Optimist. I'm out. Laters.